to REVOLT Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. I'm Kayla Nicole, and joining me today, my teammates, the guys. We've got Brandon Marshall in studio. What's up, B?
What's up, Kayla Nicole Brown?
How you doing?
Am I the only person to say your whole name?
Yeah, can you stop? My mom doesn't even do that.
It's dope though, Kayla Nicole Brown.
I can't stand it.
Is it hyphenated or is it just?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's just my Instagram handle. It's right though. We've got Josh Beezo Bellamy. You want to go by
Why
Beezo?
you want to say my own name?
Well, they put it in the script, man. I'm reading. And to my left, you say your whole name.
Sky.
Middle name.
Sky.
Walker. Mike Sims Walker. Listen, I want to take this time really quickly before we jump in the show, and there's so much for us to talk about, right? Like, we're going to talk about the AFC, the NFC. There's some behind the headlines where we dive into culture. But shout out to REVOLT. And this is big for me, and it's a little bit uncomfortable if I'm being honest, right? Like, Coach Trestman, when we played together, my teammate for the Chicago Bears, my teammate, and my brother, going back to the UCF days. We made it to the league together. We cried together. We celebrated together. We did everything together, man. We went from boys to men together. And but I want to shout out REVOLT right now. This partnership, this deal is extremely important, and it's going to evolve over time, right? This is going to start off as a weekly show. But Coach Trestman used to say when we played together, if you want to go far, you go together. If you want to go fast, you go alone. And, you know, in our community, we talk a lot about equity, inclusion, and working together and partnership. And there's a lot of us that are in our own little silos that's trying to build our own thing. And so I was doing that. And if I'm being honest, I'm like, yo, this is dope. REVOLT, I see what they're doing. The team, you get, you know, involved with them internally, intimately. You can see how dynamic the team is, and they come from different companies and brands and have so much experience. And I was like, yo, you know, we're just gonna bring our product and just throw it here. And I've learned so much from the team, like more about this business, the content and the creator economy. Like in 2027, it's gonna go to like a $450 billion space. And we all are creators. And like, how are we gonna participate in that? How are you gonna do it? You got stand-up teams. You got talking about monetization and biz dev, right?
For sure.
Yeah, right there. And my biggest thing when I talk to like the Tavio and Dion is like, yo, sports, there's a huge opportunity. And so REVOLT Sports is like a blank canvas for us. Not really, because they're already doing it, they've been doing it for years, but how do we amplify what they're already doing? So I'm excited about this partnership. I'm excited about learning. I didn't expect that part of it. And we'll bring a show every single week behind the headlines where we dive into culture. We'll bring in, you know, sports, obviously, focusing on football. There's the WNBA, there's the NBA, there's so much to talk about. So I just wanted to hit that at the top.
Absolutely. Well, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into some ball and talk about the Commanders and Eagles on Sunday. Philly is a really big favorite at home, and CJ Gardner-Johnson is feeling confident. Let's take a listen.
I wasn't being cocky. I was just being honest. I'm just glad that we got a chance to do something for Coach Nick. A lot of people talk about him. Like a lot of people talk about this team. I'm happy for AJ, Smitty, really the offense. You know, they get a chance to go show everybody up. Good, really, the next two games, so I'm just happy for him.
All right, y'all, you heard the clip. Beezo, I'm coming to you first. CJ says that it always runs through Philly. Is that cap or is that fact?
That's cap. CJ Gardner-Johnson only been with the Eagles for 2 years. He was with Detroit last year. And we got to look at it, right? I got some stuff wrote down. 18, wild card they won. Division they lost. 19, wild card they lost. 20, didn't even make the playoffs. 21, wild card, they lost. 22, they made it to the Super Bowl, they lost. 23, wild card lost, and now we in 24. How could it run through the Eagles? They not the Chiefs.
What did he say? What was the question? What did he say?
He said that it always runs through
It always runs through Philly.
That's fact. Now I will say
Wait,
I will say
wait, stop. Let me finish this.
Yeah, don't do this to us. Finish.
But how could they, like, when we talk about them dynasties, them teams that's like when Tom Brady was at the New England Patriots, it runs through the Patriots.
Okay.
Everything runs. When Aaron Rodgers was in Green Bay, it ran through Green Bay Packers. And you know that because you was at the Bills.
Okay.
Even when you was at the Jets, y'all ain't run it over there. It ran through Tom Brady. So like, let's look at it like, cuz y'all all right, y'all decent right now, but it ain't like y'all just winning Super Bowl after Super Bowl. Y'all not no dynasty like that.
Thank you. I'm glad that you went to the notes, right? And look, I got a little advantage. I spent 10 years on the linear side. You know what I mean? But down the digital space, we can talk
Okay,
like brothers. But when you're on that linear side, you have your little notes and you read all of that and you do your little research. So the reality is this: the NFC East, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington Commanders, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New York Football Giants is one of the toughest divisions. And why is it one of the toughest divisions? Is because there's never, up until last year, back-to-back champions. So there's always a new team winning the division. So it is tough because of that. Now, the reason why I'm saying that it's fact is because football stands for what? Not for long. What have you done for me lately? And you start going to the numbers, bro. And when since Jalen Hurts has taken over, and Howie at the top, the president doing a phenomenal job, they have ran the NFC East. You looking at it, bro. You said the numbers, but you don't have to go back to 2019. You don't got to go that far.
No, you
go to 2021, 14-3.
Let's go back to
Last season, though.
Let's go back to last year. Dallas ran through the NFC last year. What are you talking about?
The Dallas Cowboys that we're talking about?
Yes, Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys ain't been to the Super Bowl in 20
Okay, so what you talking about?
We laugh. They're a laughing stock. The Dallas Cowboys The Dallas Cowboys are the laughing stock, not only of the NFC East, but over the NFL. We're always laughing at them and their fan base. When we talk about Philadelphia Eagles, they were in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. They were in the NFC Championship. They won 14-3, 11-6. Their worst year since Jalen Hurts has taken over was 11-6. Like,
hey, dog, you talking about 1 year,
Dallas is America's team. They always gonna get the media negativity. They always gonna get it. If they don't win a Super Bowl every year, it's gonna be an upset season. Every team don't hold themselves to the same standard that Dallas hold themselves to, and that's because America put that pressure on them.
Yep. So, all right, can we establish we all played, man? Y'all played in the league, y'all sat in there. Like, when you go into the year and it's like, who's the team to beat? Commanders? The Commanders was at the bottom of the barrel. The Giants is at the bottom of the barrel. Okay. And then you do have Dallas, but Dallas hasn't been in the Super Bowl in 20 years. So when you think about what he's saying, like, to me, it's fact. Like, what are we basing this off of? Like, why isn't it going?
But why? How could you say that though? Like that, man, we the team that you gotta get. Damn, y'all is not that yet. Y'all not that. They ain't won a Super Bowl since when?
So if it's not them, then it's who, Mike?
It's nobody right now. Nobody can't claim that title. Detroit last year was the team to beat too. Detroit was pretty good. They lost in the playoffs last year. It's just year to year, like every NFL year. It's year to year, bro. They can't say they own that. Now, if there was Tom Brady in the AFC, I get it. If there was Patrick Mahomes right now, we could say that.
But that's an anomaly. But that's an anomaly. We're talking about, that wasn't even a dynasty. I don't even know what you called it. They ran it for 20-something years. So, yeah, you're right when you come to Tom Brady. But in the NFL, do we not say that it's not for long? It's what have you done for me lately? So we talking about the last 4 years. That's a damn dynasty in the NFL. That ain't a dynasty in the NFL for the Philadelphia Eagles to do this.
So how many years have they won their division straight?
It's been 20-something years. Every year it fluctuates.
Last year.
And so how could
every year
we gotta go through? Hey, no, we the team. How could you even be that cocky, fam? Eagles, I love the Eagles, fam. Listen to me. That's my team, bro. But you ain't even go last year.
I know we gotta wrap. Can I ask one more question real quick?
I wanted to know your quick picks.
I'm sorry, go.
I wanted to know your quick picks. Who do you guys have winning? Who you got winning?
Jayden Daniels. 1,000%.
We got a Jayden pick.
You got Jayden Daniels?
Absolutely. Beating Philly, of course.
Okay.
Beezo?
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see the Eagles win. I do.
Hey, man. Philadelphia had 3 losses.
I'm retarded.
I'm going.
Philadelphia had
I'm on quick pick now.
Hurry, bro. Hurry. I'm going Jayden Daniels.
You're not crying.
I want the Eagles to win.
I wish we had more time.
I want to see Jayden Daniels do it.
No, let's put this on the Revolt team and the I Am Athlete team. Let's take another 2 minutes or something, because we got to unpack this a little bit more. Y'all gonna have to figure out the editing. Jayden Daniels, there's something about this team, Kayla, right? Like there's some things that you just can't explain. You know, don't look at the record. You know, I don't want to look at the stats. It's like there's like a aura, there's an energy around them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And
But you know what?
Jayden, it's something special about this team.
But you've been on that team. Like, you know, you've been on a team, dog, when you got that one player, dog, like, go back, dog, 2018, bro, when we had a top 10 defense. Our defense was already good. Our offense was what it was at the Bears. But, dog, when we got Khalil Mack, fam, that shit changed everything. Bruh, I seen this man, Matt came on our team on like a Thursday.
It changed everything.
He came on our team on like a Thursday or Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, walked through fast Friday. Fam, played in the game on Monday night or Sunday, whatever, Monday night. Fam, he didn't even practice. He just came home from off the couch. He went in the game, had strip sack, fumble, touchdown, interception. I'm looking like, bro, hold on.
What did y'all win?
We won our division?
So that's a good question.
The goal though?
No, it's not the goal, but what I'm going to is like when you get those certain players, players play harder. Like, you know, that's what I'm going to. Like, dog, when you get one of them dudes like Jayden Daniels, fam, you go to seeing dudes that's coming emerging, being superstars. That's where the superstars come in, because now you got dudes playing on a different level. Hey, no, I'm playing for something greater than just that. I'm playing for this dude right here.
Do you trust rookie Jayden Daniels more than you trust Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
Hey, let me tell you, like my mama used to tell me, I don't trust Jalen Hurts as far as I can throw him.
How far can you throw him?
I can't throw him at all.
Oh, Lord. No, and like I say, that go back.
All right, we got to go to the next segment. The team looking at me like I'm crazy right now.
He's going rogue.
He going rogue. But this man is juicy. Yeah, I can say that. Y'all got to stop the Jalen Hurts disrespect. You know, what's the question, Kayla?
Do you trust him more than you trust Jayden Daniels?
You gotta, like, I agree with CJ Gardner, what he said. It goes through them, and it's Jalen Hurts. This dude has been there. He's been a winner since high school. He won there. He won in college. He went to another university.
Where has he won?
He went to the Super Bowl.
He won
Have
the
you been to
Super
the
Bowl?
Have you been to the Super Bowl?
You been there?
Have you been to the Super
Have
Bowl?
you been there?
DJ, play my theme song as we go to the
What
segment.
have you done for me lately? We've got more ball coming up after this short break. Is Josh Allen about to take the crown from Patrick Mahomes? Find out next.
You ain't been to no Super Bowl. You ain't been to the Super Bowl. You never won 14
I've
games.
been to the Super Bowl.
I've been to the playoffs. You ain't never been to the playoffs.
Welcome back to REVOLT Sports Weekly. Let's get into some more ball. Okay, let's talk about the AFC title game, or what many are starting to call the Arrowhead Invitational. Like every QB of this generation, Josh Allen has been covered by the shadow of the one and only Patrick Mahomes. But the Chiefs are only slightly favorited at home on Saturday. Mike, I'm coming to you first. Do you trust Allen to outplay Mahomes in KC for this AFC championship?
Hey, wait, come on. Before we go there, your homie ain't never been to the playoffs.
I know that.
So we don't even want to. I don't even want to. Hey, look, let's skip this dude right here. Because he can't talk playoffs at all. He don't even, bro. You can't talk playoffs.
Come on now, bro. You can't even sit at the table with us, bro. You crazy?
He can't even sit at the table. Back your seat up, bro. He went his rookie year. Back your seat up, bro. It don't matter. He
ain't go your rookie year.
Once. It wasn't more than you.
Bro, but you played more than you. You played 13 years.
You played 13
You ain't even get lucky.
Okay,
you one of the biggest names in football. Brandon Marshall, big time, wore all this receiver.
Yeah.
And you ain't never even made it to the playoffs, man.
I had terrible teams.
Terrible teams.
I did my thing.
All right, here we go.
Back to you, Mike.
All right, here we go.
Do you trust Allen? What you
Do I
think?
trust Allen to outplay Mahomes?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Then why is that?
Do not trust him to outplay the refs.
Okay.
All right. Patrick Mahomes threw for 177 yards last week. 117 of those yards went to Travis Kelce. 45 of those yards went to Xavier Worthy. DeAndre Hopkins or Juju Smith-Schuster did not have a catch or a yard, bro. You think they finna live like this deep in the playoffs? Absolutely not. Okay. I love Allen to outplay Mahomes for sure.
Yeah, how many yards Josh Allen had? I don't think he had that.
It was like 140 or something like that.
Yeah, but it was the elements going on.
Exactly.
But I ain't gonna lie, I think that in this case, Josh Allen has to play better than Mahomes. He has to for his team to win. Mahomes really, you see it all year, like, bro, they was damn near going undefeated, fam, with just being cool, playing, not being the ultimate Mahomes that he gotta be. Playoff Mahomes is different, but bro, I don't think he has to do what Josh Allen has to do to get there. He's required to do more than Mahomes.
The only reason he don't is because he got a great defense right now. Bro, that defense playing lights out. They had 8 sacks last week.
Hold on.
And a pick.
Wait, who defense?
The Chiefs defense.
Yeah, but the Bills defense, you can't talk. You can't be the playoffs.
Yeah, you gotta make the playoffs.
We gotta make the playoffs. Bro, you ain't never made the playoffs.
When we talk about regular season
football right now. Hey, matter of fact, go get them pads. Go get your helmet, your shoulder pads, roll your little pants up, put your knees out, look cute again, and go get a playoff.
By this day, we can talk. Hey, by this time while we having this conversation, he in Cabo already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, can I just, please, let me get permission, just a little bit. A little bit.
Share with the class.
All right, so this is why I gotta be in a part of this conversation. Yeah, I didn't make the playoffs, it's okay. It's okay, 13 years, 16, Pro Bowls, all pros, all that. I ain't make the playoffs.
Okay?
It's okay, you know, because I know the game.
Do you sleep good at night? Do you sleep good at night with that? Knowing that's on your heart?
It's tough.
It's tough. You look yourself in the mirror. With all these accolades, they ain't never been to the playoffs, though.
It's tough. That's my biggest, that's the only thing that is like, you know, that makes me stay in the past a little bit. Like, I'm over my football career. You know, I feel like I put everything into it. And that's beyond me too, right? That I contribute. It's a team thing, but I contribute to it, right? How did I show up as a teammate? Was I a distraction? Was I an asset? Was I a liability? And sometimes I was a distraction, right? Being that receiver, that malcontent, diva receiver, young, asking for the ball. So you have to learn how to do that. So I definitely played a role in that, but man, 17 different quarterbacks, 6 different organizations, and it's tough. So I will say this though, y'all are tripping. Ain't nobody out playing Patrick Mahomes. Like, there's just some people, come on, bro, that's just like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and it's like they got that thing. And that's what's missed a lot of times in these conversations. Like, we can talk X's and O's and we can talk stats and all of that, but what about the mindset of an athlete? We've been in those locker rooms, you know, that one dude you can count on. How many years has Patrick Mahomes? Can we look at that fact checker? We don't got a fact checker. We're acting like we have a fact checker like we is, you know, this whole thing. We got to ask Revolt for more budget. We need a fact checker, Dion. But yeah, Hollywood, look at how many years, what year is this for Patrick Mahomes? Ain't nobody outplayed Patrick Mahomes yet. Now, has he gone through a couple of games? And I think that was 2 years ago where he threw more picks.
Hold on, stop. Don't say nobody outplayed him. Tom Brady did.
8 years.
Tom Brady did. Tom Brady did.
Tom Brady did.
In the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You know, you ain't never been there.
Okay, so look, first off, ain't nobody outplaying Patrick Mahomes. And so to beat Patrick Mahomes, and this is what it takes what y'all were getting to, y'all gotta play mistake-free football. Yeah. Don't be on edge. Don't be uptight. You know what we say in ball, it might be too much information, but it's like, you don't get to you're tight. You feel what I'm saying? Can't be tight. You gotta play.
Don't get your butt tight. You can
say But you can get tight. But what you can't happen, and now this is like this type of conversations that we have in the locker room and when we in these team meetings. Third down. You got to be efficient there. So what is third down? When we look at it and we look at the numbers, it's like, yo, you got to be 45 to 50% on third down. Red zone, you can't kick field goals against Patrick Mahomes. You got to score touchdowns. We need 6. You can't muff punts.
Yeah.
You can't drop the picks that when it comes to you. You got to play your best game.
And you can't give them the ball at the end of the game. We seen them scoring 13 seconds.
Please don't do that.
Yeah.
We seen them scoring 13 seconds.
And it's dynamic, and you saw, you know, what's happening. You got Andy Reid, you got Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce's to the end of his career. But he turned the switch on,
talent.
You know, last week.
Y'all can't
and that's
the refs. We can't forget the refs.
But stop trying to use the refs, brother.
The refs,
Fam, stop. Don't do that.
Bro. Everybody know in football when you're going in the Arrowhead, it's you versus the Chiefs and them zebras.
Okay, so what? How you gonna adjust?
You can't adjust.
Tom Brady did it.
Yeah, what's the difference between Patrick Mahomes? Like, okay, let's take the conversation to another level. Everybody's saying that. But he deserved that. He earned that. Michael Jordan earned it.
The protection.
Wait. Let's go. Because we gotta go a little deeper.
Okay.
Because first, this is the face. The NFL, who is the face of the NFL?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, so you know that call. Hey, look, we got Pat on the field. Let's make sure he don't get too much roughing up. Nobody laying on him. We can't let them get hit late. Like that's real, bro. That ain't just that's real.
That's not okay.
Protect your product.
Hey, but it's the game, man.
It is, Mike.
Like,
It's
it's
the
not
game.
okay, bro.
All right, so what about when you used to go to practice?
This is people livelihood.
What about when you used to go to practice?
People livelihood.
What about when you
This
hold
how
on.
people feed their family.
Man, listen, what? Look all that. All right? Fuck all that shit over. We ain't thinking about that. What about when you was on that field? Because I've been on that scout team and coach like, hey, yo, let him catch the ball over.
Right.
Like, oh, coach, you want me to put that bad shit on film? Like, no, let him march you. No, let him do that. Hey, is it fair?
No.
No.
But it's a part of the game.
But it's a
You
part of the
protect
game.
your product. We all
think
know that.
that's
And
a part
somebody
of
who's like,
football.
it is.
I don't
That's why
think
that's why
Yeah,
they
not the
make
old football. This
That's
is the new
why
football.
they-
This what's going on, bro.
I'm still adapting to that. That ain't part of the game.
That's
Yeah,
why
but-
they're updating the rules all the time to protect the player.
Yeah, and here's what we got to understand, and what y'all gonna get from me on this show. I like to talk a little business and go deeper. And so, what makes the NFL go, and why is it America's game, and why is it so big and growing and growing and growing, and now they're trying to get international, is the TV deals. That's what put money in their pocket. And nobody want to see an NFL product without Lamar Jackson on the field, without Patrick Mahomes on the field. So it's not like they making these calls like, yo, hey, refs, don't touch them. They're putting it into the rules, what you were just saying, Kayla. It's like it's called the competition committee. So the competition committee come and they say, like, we can't have Tom Brady out for a year and he has an ACL. Ain't nobody watching that. So that's why these rules are in place, but there will be changes moving forward because now we implemented the Michael Jordan rule. You can't touch him, you can't do that. The LeBron, the Kobe rule. And so now that's in football. And so now you're seeing Patrick Mahomes play into it. Instead of running out of bounds, he's looking, he stays, he stops. He wants to take that hit so he can get the flag. That's changing. You got people like Tom Brady sitting in the booth saying, I played quarterback and that's trash, but you still got to protect the product.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere, guys, because Game Fits is coming up next. We'll be right back after this short break. We are back, and it is time for Game Fits, my favorite part of the show, because every now and then we drop the X's and O's and we discuss the yeses and nos of fashion from around the NFL, the NBA, and the W. Let's take a look at some of the best from this week, starting with...
Ho. You know, I'm gonna go rogue a little bit. Can we bring back, we got DJ Khalid over there. Can we bring that back a little bit? Just give me 30 seconds and be on look at the time. Come on, Beezo, get us there. You need to, come on.
Hey, I'm feeling good today. I ain't even gonna wait. I'm about to. Come on. I'm feeling good today. I'm about to make a way. I'm about to make a play. I'm trying to make the pay. We need to get into the I'm trying to fit in the I'm going Migo on Okay. I'm going Migo.
I'm trying to let the kids freestyle. Okay, guys, let's start with WNBA star Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Ooh. So first off, this is the Unrivaled, the new league. We got, and I love this league, and I love that the WNBA players don't have to go overseas. They can make a bag here. They're actually making more money here than there, and it shows up in the fits. This is high fashion, and I keep telling y'all, well, no, this is the runway.
Yeah.
She crushed it. She crushed
women-
it. She's been in her bag,
suit.
Kayla. She's been in her bag.
Easily one of the
love
best dress players in the W, for sure. Love this look. Chocolate is obviously really on trend this season. This Louis bag I've never even seen before is hard. I love the tailoring of this, the oversized sleeves. Skylar, this is like a 10 out of 10 for me.
Great job.
I'm digging it, man. I've been trying to cross over to the baggy vibe. I see that's the new trend, but
the
I like it
oversized.
though. Yeah,
Did you do that? You said I'm digging it.
yeah, I'm
Skylar
digging it.
Diggins.
Skylar digging
No, you ain't said,
With the stick. Okay then. And she got the arms out.
Next up, we've got Chief Star Xavier Worthy. And Xavier decided to pull a black and white number. I'm gonna say that this is Chrome Heart. So let's see, iron those patches on. This is a Chrome Heart suit, head and toe. What do we think, B?
So for me, it's a no. But he's hitting in the right direction. I feel like, it's time to go from the sportswear to put back on the bespoke, the suits. So I love that he came like this. He got the Rolls Royce in the back. Everything matters on game day. What I'm driving, what I'm listening to. I don't know. It match. But the pants is too short. You don't do that with that, like the tailoring.
The tailoring is so bad on the suit. White too is like you have to tailor that to perfection. You can't play around with a white suit mistailored.
But this is a rookie, and you right where you need to be, young buck.
No, I don't like it. He need like an offset color. It's just something missing. It's just like, some people that wear all the designer clothes and still look kind of, you know what I mean?
But you know what I think though? It's probably one of them fits. You know how sometimes you put that fit together? That's why you gotta try it on before you take it out. You know what I'm saying? You know how you throw that shit in the bag and you be like, all right, I'm gonna rock that shit, but then he ain't like you thought it was. So now you gotta switch, but he can't switch it, he got to wear it. So, but I ain't gonna lie, it ain't all that. He only wearing it for 5 minutes.
Stay in that lane. Stay in that lane.
He on the way. It's coming.
And are those all black forces with no socks?
Yeah,
It's not forces. It's not forces.
Oh, it's church shoes?
I don't know what they is, but they ain't
I don't know, but you should put some socks on. If you're gonna have the ankles out, put a sock on with your suit. Fellas.
Can't have the ankle out?
Absolutely not. I'm not a fan.
I saw somebody with the ankle out.
That was 2000. That was 2015.
It's country, big country. Okay, big country.
Let me know.
Let's go back to women's hoops and check in on my girl, Angel Reese. Angel. Okay.
I like it.
I like it.
What do you?
Reese look like she finna go to somebody's house.
Yeah. I feel like Angel Reese been on her sex appeal vibe so much that this is kind of like.
Hey, come through. Okay, go to my little boo house.
I respect Angel Reese because she's putting the femininity back in women's basketball.
Say it again.
Femininity, whatever.
Spell it.
Hey, that's the Florida boy for you.
Let me help out. Femininity.
Let's move on. Come on, Kayla, get out of here.
Yeah, because not too much on my girl.
Yeah.
What do we think of this fit from Lonzo Ball? Okay, pea green, pea soup. And I love a monochromatic moment, but this is just too much for me.
Boy, look like the Geico lizard.
Yeah, listen, nah, he said the Geico. Thumbs down for me, and then, Angel Reese, great job with the Tims. It's Tim season, phenomenal job there. I see what you did. Lonzo Ball, thumbs down for me.
Yeah, nah, that ain't it.
Because you got to find your color.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to find, maybe this on a different person, it worked. But this right
maybe
here.
without the vest, it's just too much.
But he's in Chicago, where you at right now.
Yeah, but that don't matter.
Okay.
You got all set. That's one thing I learned about being in Chicago. We Florida, so we like the matchy match. And you know how we is. We like the matchy match. When I got to Chicago, I'm like, hey, we ain't doing that. That's too country. Yeah. That's how they is. That's too country. They city people, so hey, look, no, we're gonna offset. We're gonna change it on the shoes or whatever.
Yeah,
gotta be able to offset a little bit.
I think a black shoe would have calmed us down so much more. Them pea green shoes.
And them the Buffalinos.
And then is that a brown bag?
What's a Buffalino?
Am I tripping?
You know about the Buffalinos?
What's the next one?
That's a Florida thing, bro. Like a real hood Florida thing.
Now we've got Alvin Kamara at Milan Fashion Week.
Okay. Like that.
You hit the runway with it. This is runway. Do we know what show this is? Balenciaga? We don't know, but this is fire. It is Balenciaga.
Yeah, he did it right. Great job, Alvin, man, he low key in the fashion. And when I say fashion, there's style and then there's fashion. Fashion is you over there right now, Paris, Milan, and all of that. New York, you know what I'm saying? But he's been in that bag. I love this. This is runway, and this is something that he can now bring back to the States and wear that on game day.
Yeah, Alvin hip hop though. He was signed to QC, so he involved in the culture. So he know how to do it. Put that shit on.
Yeah, that's fire.
Like simple but effective. Like he ain't did too much, but it's just like right.
We gotta play that AB, man. When they put that shit on, we need to put that shit on.
We ain't got no.
We can call AB. AB, can we put the song on the show?
Call him right now.
Hey,
get him on.
AB.
Why you calling him?
Call AB.
Next up, we have Roquan Smith. Sorry. While you're calling him, we have next up Roquan Smith showing off his fit.
Ro had Ro got the shoulders out. Ro got the shoulders out.
Hey, you know what it look like to me? You know what it's giving me? It's giving me when Shannon Sharp jumped out that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to Ro. Don't do that to Ro.
It's giving.
No, it's not. No, it's. I ain't gonna lie. He got the traps.
I know that's his dog.
What the man is? What the man?
Some traps.
He been doing what was doing yesterday?
Shrugs.
He doing all type of shrugs.
Beezo, I know that's your dog.
This bitch done bust out the. He got the.
That's giving me sexy vibes, bro.
He bringing sexy back.
No, bro.
He bringing sexy back.
I
see you, Ro. Cause that ain't Ro.
No, you need to call him.
Hey, listen. See, I'm gonna tell you something.
You need to call
Ro Quan like white girls. See? Yes. He like white girls. White girls like muscles. He's showing you the muscle.
How you know he like white girls?
My Lord.
He like white girls. He went to Georgia. He like white girls.
Man, that's a I like white girl outfit.
Well, speaking of liking white women, we have a regular on Game Fits. Let's check in on Nuke Hopkins. I don't know how to get out of that.
Okay.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh.
Well, listen, DeAndre Hopkins is one of those ones.
Wait, can we go back in the script? No, let's run that back. What did I call that man? Nuke Hopkins.
Oh, yeah, Nuke.
Yeah, they call him Nuke.
Yeah, Nuke.
That's his
Oh, I
nickname.
didn't know that. I was like,
Look, you learn something every day.
okay, Nuke.
So now when you run up on,
Hey, Nuke.
yeah, put the hat behind the ear.
He's one of those DeAndre Hopkins. Like, there's some dudes that pop up on Game Fits, and I'm just like, all right, yes, thumbs up, thumbs down. But when the dude is really in it, you know, I spend a little bit more time here. He's one of those dudes that created his own lane.
Yeah.
And he's really into this. This lane, this fashion lane, he know what he doing. Now this ain't for everybody.
No.
It ain't for everybody, but it's for him.
Is
That's all that matters.
this a fair comparison? He like the Russell Westbrook of football when it comes to fashion. Is that a fair comparison?
I could see some
You
way.
feel me? No, bro. He really been doing
But no,
it
yeah,
for a minute
well,
too, bro.
fashion.
Yeah.
Fashion. Okay, but
And then also y'all was a little disrespectful on Roquan, because Roquan's one of those ones too. When if you want to rank the NFL, he's top 5 for sure. You got to follow him. Now the shoulders being out, the traps busting out,
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't think that there was anything
he can make
disrespectful
game
about that.
fits every single week.
Yeah, not with that. He gonna make it on there for the wrong reasons. He had his whole clavicle out with a sparkle chain
Come on, bro. That gave me sexy.
and bell
vibes.
bottoms and white shoes.
Thumbs up.
I hate white
Thumbs
shoes.
up.
Okay, next. We've saved the best for last. Can't leave Brandon out the mix. Throw my guy on the screen.
oh yeah.
Let's see the fit.
What is that?
Okay, hey, no, see, it
That
ain't even
signature
a.
tracksuit.
I like it.
No, that's I Am Athlete.
Oh,
and
wow.
that was the I Am Athlete line that we did 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it sold out. And if you really get close to it, it just says I Am Athlete all the way through.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right, so when I'm on the go, when I'm on the run, I just throw that on. That was the bus we pulled up on the national champions. Shout out to Ohio State. So they jumped on the bus last Friday, and we did a podcast, and we shot some content. And I just wanted to keep it simple.
Now, you got a turtleneck under there?
Always. It's too, like there's some, for some people it's lazy, for some people it fits me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You got a turtleneck?
You put a turtleneck underneath your tracksuit.
Yes.
Yeah, it ain't gonna lie.
Look,
I like it. I like it.
Look,
Can we check the
it was
temperature?
Atlanta. It was 40 degrees. It was snowing in Atlanta.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Them turtlenecks be itchy.
And then also shout out to Revolt. I know we got to land a plane, but shout out to Revolt. Like that was my first time seeing the offices in Revolt. Like, I mean, seeing the Revolt offices in Atlanta. I was driving down Peachtree and I saw, like, man, it was pretty dope. Pretty dope.
All in favor of Revolt making Brandon burn his turtleneck, say aye. Aye. Oh, we got an eye over there.
You like turtlenecks.
It's a switch here.
All right, so that is it for Game Fits. We're going to take a quick break. Behind the Headlines is up next. Welcome back to Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. We've got some deep topics here this week in Behind the Headlines, guys. We're going to bring in our producer, Hollywood. What we got?
Yes, ma'am. So Big Meech will celebrate his return with a welcome back concert on February 13th featuring Lil Baby, Rick Ross, 21 Savage, Kodak Black, and more. Big Meech served 30 years for drug trafficking and money laundering and is now in a community confinement with a release set for next January. BMF's legacy was brought to life in the Star series Black Mafia Family, starring his son Demetrius Lil Meech Flannery. As culture, Kayla, Beezo, Brandon, Mike, do we celebrate the wrong things, especially when we talk about Big Meech, like the lifestyle that he lived, considering how he was brought up? As a culture, are we celebrating the right thing here?
Absolutely not. Let me bring some stats first before I get into my point. Bro, alcohol consumption kills 2.6 million people a year. Drug use is only at 1.6 million. I mean, 0.6, not 1.6. 600,000 people per year.
Talk that,
bro,
brother.
Our culture is our culture. Some people just grew up without, and they had to find a way to make some money. And I don't blame them for that, bro. Our president is a convicted felon.
Donald Trump.
Our president is a convicted felon. If anything, he's an icon. He's a pioneer.
Yeah, he got a big following.
To me, he's a very successful businessman.
Talk that talk.
All right,
That talk.
because that man made something out of nothing, and boy, that's hard to do. He ain't one blessed with the talent. He can run routes. He didn't catch no balls. He couldn't shoot the basketball. He had to figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
He did, and a lot of people can't figure it out. So I respect that man with the utmost. I just actually had the honor to go over there and hang with him. And bro, it was one of the most, I've never been starstruck in my life, bro. I've been around and been in many rooms. And I swear, bro, it was just different. Nothing compared to having a conversation with that man.
What'd y'all talk about?
Just everything, just like
Know what he talked about?
how he set everything up, like how he got caught, just the people that he was involved with, the trips that they took, everything. I was just a sponge, and we was just question after question, and the response.
Okay, wait a minute. Sponge, what did you take away? Some positive things? What did you take away?
I took away that, to be honest.
Honest, please. We would like
it out of
honest.
anything.
We want the truth now.
Want to be honest?
Yeah.
That man told me something I just couldn't wrap my head around. That man said I was 39 years old and I took 30 years. And I said, bro, how do you take 30 years at 39? He said, because I had a date.
And yeah, you got a date.
He had a date.
Real.
Like it would
Break it down.
He had a date.
ending.
Like he knew he dealing with the feds. He said he had cases in like 5 different states. Florida, St. Louis, Detroit. So he knew he was messed up. He said, if I go to trial, I'm getting an elbow, I'm getting life.
Yeah.
He said, I just needed a date. I mean, I could fight. I got a chance to come back out here one day.
And what he did, he ended up doing 19 of
He
the
did
30.
19 out of 30.
Okay, you want to go or you want me to go next?
What I'm gonna say on that is like back to the date thing. That date is everything. You got a date because you coming home. You know what I'm saying? But like going to that, man, like, hey, is we celebrating the wrong things like me? And I'm pretty sure Big Meech wouldn't tell his kids that, hey, yo, go be like me. I'm not gonna, at the age and what we know now, we not gonna tell our kids, hey, yo, to go do this. And we wouldn't do it now, but the circumstances that we grew up in, fam, them was the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? You know that, like, these niggas in the hood, on the 26s and the 28s and with the big chains and all, like, them was the people we had to look up to. We didn't have nothing else to look up to. There wasn't no doctors and lawyers and stuff like that in our neighborhood. And when you go in, it's the culture. Big Meech started the culture that we live in right now, you know, he started it.
This part of the culture.
Well, this part, hip hop, rap, sports, everybody wanted to be a part of BMF. Everybody wanted to do it like Big Meech and his clique. Everybody wanted to do that because they ain't never seen that done. Man, Big Meech was traveling all over the world, getting dudes, bringing them together, building unity. What they was doing wasn't right, no, but guess what? I only could do it what I'm dealt. I only can, hey, ain't nobody out here just giving, think about it now, fam. Our president is a felon. Bro, some years back, bro, if you was a felon, cuz you couldn't even get a job.
Still,
Right, you can't
Still
vote if you're a felon right now today.
You know what I'm saying? So just think about that. Like, dog, that's all I had.
Look, listen, I would say this too, because you talk about our president and you talking about, you know, business and corporation. Anytime there's big money involved, there's corruption. Even the pharmaceutical companies, right? We just saw what happened with the insurance, right? The CEO walking down the street in Times Square, shot. Why?
Yeah.
Right? There's corruption, right? And I'm not saying nobody deserves for their life to be taken like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's corruption. So I'm really, drilling in on this thing.
But it's corruption everywhere, B.
Hold on. So
But there's
look, there's a problem. Hold on. Yes, and it's wrong. It's time to evolve.
Yeah.
I grew up too. I come from the poorest county in all of Pennsylvania. My father was a drug dealer, right? I grew up in those same neighborhoods. I get it. I understand it, right? And I too felt good about, man, I got it tattooed on me, 412. This is my block, 4/5, 4 pound, right? Like, we talking about this stuff. It was all, you got it was like a badge of honor to be able to, like, I'm from Lomer Avenue.
Yeah.
My pops was the, you know what I'm saying, doing, you understand?
Celebrating the block that ain't yours.
Right, so, and even when you made it to the league, the white tees, I was in Atlanta, seeing Big Meech and them. I was there in Strokers, right? Magic City, I was there as a young pup seeing them. And it was like, oh, that's Big Meech. But now it's time to press forward. And so the thing for me is, have we glorified it? Yes. Do we still glorify it? Yes. But now it's time to press forward. There's other examples out there. Jay-Z, he come from the streets too, and then now he was able to evolve, and then now teach. Now you listen and you break down his lyrics, he's giving game. And that's what I care about, Mike. When you sitting down with Big Meech, that's what I want to hear about. And Kayla start getting there. Like, what game did he give you? I want to see, I want him to come on some of these shows, be on Drink Champs, and talk about, man, they gave me 30, I did 19, but here's what I learned. This is how I'm gonna give back to the youth, to tell them we can evolve, right? Because we all come from that environment. But I'm not gonna glorify that.
Bro.
No, I'm not gonna glorify that. I'm not, Big Meech home, Big Meech home. Oh, great, Big Meech home. Let's celebrate that.
Hold on, I think you got us misconstrued here. We're not celebrating what he did, we celebrate freedom.
Yeah,
bro. That man's life was over with. Anybody else would have checked out, bro. Let's understand this, bro. We were slaves. Ain't nobody been slaves before. We can't relate to that.
And
But one thing my boy Stevie told me, bro, we the only race that our hair grew up. The only race in the world where our hair grew up. Nobody else hair grow. It goes straight down and grow up, bro. We're unique, dog, for a reason, bro. That's what separates us, bro. You gotta accept that.
Yes.
Let me add something.
Well, hold on, before y'all go there. Go ahead.
To your point, I do think that in a lot of ways, because I did a little research, but he's from Detroit. In a lot of ways, he was born into a system that was not created for him, right?
That's right.
And that in a lot of ways, art imitates life. So he was, putting into his music, and the culture that he was creating was his reality. Detroit, last year, 203 criminal homicides. So that's just the reality of what's still happening in Detroit now, right? That's the culture of his lifestyle. The issue that I have, to your point, because I'm like, okay, who are we talking about recently in hip hop culture? LeAngelo Ball, Tweaker. And can I pull up the lyrics real quick? Because I was just a little confused. LeAngelo is from Anaheim, California. That's where I'm from, y'all, which is a suburb. He grew up in Chino Hills, another suburb. Okay, so let's look at LeAngelo's lyrics. If you spot me, I'm sorry. Oh, see it. Wait, hold on. Wait. Can't say it. See it in, acting bothered. Got my green light to red dot him. So he talking about he gonna shoot him?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Next lyric. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. When I pull up to the scene, hide your girl. I see the lies on your face. Your eyes will twitch. The black ski mask, all on our effing faces. Disguising it, might have my way with your baby. Okay, wait, no, this is, rest my Glock against her waist. It's just a bunch of stuff that he's not really actually doing. This is my point. There was one more, basically, where he's talking about murder again. But my point is this, okay? If we want to talk about the numbers, the chance of being a victim of violent crime in Chino Hills is 1 in 594. LeAngelo. So I think we do have to start holding guys accountable.
That's right.
You're out here talking about some stuff that you know nothing about, perpetuating this culture of murder and violence and drug. That's not your reality. Talk about Chino Hills and the cows.
Well, don't nobody want to hear that.
But don't nobody want to hear that.
But you gotta make it plain.
But
let's
that's a lot of people's reality, though, bro.
I know, but hold on. But can I take a couple steps back? Because I do want to say this to your point. You talk about hair grow up. You talk about we, being slave and all of that, right? Slaves. This war on drugs was a real thing. Like this is like public records and documents. You go back to, I asked you, like, did you watch Snowfall? And that was created to tell the story of who?
Rick Ross.
Okay, where did he get the drugs from, right? So a lot of these things were implemented. This is real, these are facts.
Yeah.
And so when you look at our neighborhoods,
they destroyed
you look at our conditions 100% and our people, it set us back in a lot of ways, but now it's time. So these are real things. So I want to put that out there, but now it's time for us to push the conversation forward, to evolve. And I feel like that is it. I celebrate Hove. I celebrate Hove. Why do I celebrate Hove? Because he was right there with us. We're talking about the neighborhoods that a lot of us come from.
When you leave here, bro, you're gonna go to a gated community with a big house, and you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
But you know what?
You need your doors unlocked that night.
The reality.
You need your keys in your
Yeah,
car.
you don't even control. Bro, that's not the reality for a lot of people.
But you know what though? But you know, and here's the problem with us. And this is where we talk about push it forward and how we come together as a community. Yeah, I made it out. You made it out. You made it out. But guess what? We still in. You know why we still in? It's because our people are still there. I mean, like literally,
Yeah.
our brothers, our sisters.
Right now.
My brother is in prison right now, right? We got people that lost their lives. So it's like we have to push forward as a people, man. Like, cause yes, I'm going back to the gated community. We made it out, but man, I'm still getting calls from Auntie. I'm still getting calls from my cousin, and that's not just my story. That's a universal story. But whether you're in sport or in hip hop.
Listen to this, right? This is the craziest thing I seen. I went to prison, dog, and you know, people on the street, they do drugs. I was in a drug program called RDAP. You get a year off and you do the program. Fam, they taking people off the streets, and we're in a drug program, but they sending them to the drug line every morning and give them Suboxone and give them drugs. So like, fam, like, you're sending people to prison. You know why the people on the street going to prison? Because you can't control that. You couldn't control Big Meech. Just think about it, fam. You can start a whole organization on the street. You are a powerful person. You are very, very powerful. So guess what we're gonna do? I gotta take you and go and cage you up and lock you up. You know what I'm saying? To keep you, fam, you know how many people don't win at prison behind weed?
Thank you, bro.
I'm with you.
And it's legal now.
100%. But then you got people like Meek Mill. You got people like Jay-Z. We're talking about prison reform and certain things. Like, what are we doing?
But
right, this is
something. But why is drugs illegal if alcohol ain't illegal, bro?
You're right.
So,
And that's more dangerous.
Drugs really shouldn't be. It's only illegal because the government told y'all it's illegal. It ain't harming nobody.
Alcohol not illegal because you can control it.
More people than drugs.
But you can control it.
My neighborhood, it ain't killing nobody, man. I go back to right now. You go down to Lorimer Avenue, you got the Steelers and all of that, cool. But go to the east side of town. Ain't nobody got no teeth. I'm gonna take y'all through. We gonna ride to my auntie. You got this in the west side of Orlando too.
100%.
Ain't got no teeth. Oh, that's my aunt right there. But she on drugs. She strong out on crack still. Like, what are we talking about?
And who put the crack there?
Okay, but that is a digest. That's why I brought it.
Then.
I know we got.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, listen. So this is I Am Athlete, and this is Revolt Sports powered by I Am Athlete, and we live at the intersection of sport and pop culture. Let's say that. And then there's culture. Hip hop is the #1 genre in the world. We always got great products, like how we show up in food, how we show up in fashion, how we show up in sports, right? Et cetera, et cetera. And we have this amazing opportunity to bring in athletes and artists that have these dynamic conversations. So we, for sure, will peel back the layers in sports, but we also will take time almost every single show to but to have those conversations, what's happening in our world and culture, right? Like, y'all have y'all perspective, I have my perspective, and that's what makes it dynamic, and there needs to be respect in these conversations so we can push forward. So that's what you'll get from us every single week, and I just wanted to make sure I say that because it's our first week on Revolt. You feel me?
No, for sure.
Absolutely, guys. Don't go anywhere because we have more after the short break. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Jeez, I was
Bro,
really,
how you don't know the song,
I was
bro?
really hoping.
Tap in with the culture, bro. What song is that?
Please, Mace, you're right.
Talking about.
Welcome back to Revolt Sports Weekly Hollywood. Where are you taking us now?
Yes, so Draymond Green's infamous punch to Jordan Poole during a 2022 Warriors practice caused major tension and ultimately led to Poole's trade to the Wizards. Recently, Poole was asked about his former Warriors teammates and responded with this. Take a listen.
I love those guys over there. I love most of those guys over there, and really good group, really good staff. Shout out to the fans. Saw a lot of 3 jerseys out there, a lot of JP3 jerseys, which is always really cool, and always get a lot of love. Spent some good quality time here, and it's dope to see it. Appreciate it.
Draymond responded on social media simply saying, "I really am sorry." Kayla, Beezo, Brandon, Mike, do y'all really think Draymond regrets that punch? He knocked him out. He laid him out for sure. But do y'all really think he regrets the punch?
Before we do that, can you look at my dog? Look at Hollywood over there. He's boom, proper. Boy, that's that journalism degree, boy. Tell the people where you just graduated.
Right now.
Look at them. Yeah. We see you, boy. Tell the people real
we
quick.
support degrees around here. You better talk nothing about
Yeah, all right.
Thank you. Graduated from Georgia State University, but I'm forever repping Memphis, baby.
Memphis?
I'm
from Memphis. What do you know about
we do. You know what we do. Come on, man. Get to the question. Come on, what y'all think?
Okay, I think that Draymond is sorry that people saw him punch him. I don't know that he's sorry that he actually did it.
I agree. For me, why are we talking about this, right? Like it's years ago, and everybody's talking about it. But for me, it's like I don't care.
But he apologized.
I don't care.
He apologized.
He said sorry.
He only apologized because it hit the media, bro.
Yeah.
He wouldn't apologize if that thing ain't go viral everywhere.
But he did it. He did it.
The NBA, Draymond Green, who I like, would love to have you on the show. Come on, bro. Come on the show. I like Draymond, but Draymond, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, the young boys, Ja Morant, Zion, if he pushed back on the plates and all of that, y'all got bigger problems. The bigger problem, get y'all game right.
Yeah.
Get your game right, not the individual game, but the game, because ain't nobody watching the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, speaking of bigger problems, I want to know: do you guys have anything that you would like to publicly apologize for? Because none of us are perfect. We've all fallen short. Let's start with you,
Why don't we
B.
start with you? Why don't we start? You asked this question.
Oh, way to flip it!
Okay.
Since you like to ask all the questions.
I could be apologetic. My apology. Can I look at the camera? This is my camera here. Here. I would like to take this moment to apologize. I would like to take this moment to apologize to my castmate on Fox Special Forces, Cam Newton. A few years back, I saw a podcast that Cam did, and he went on a rant about how women should shut up and cook. And it really hit a button for me. And then I went on a little bit of a tangent on Twitter talking about men in general who live by this like old, antiquated narrative that women belong in the kitchen, and I just couldn't stand for it. And it made it seem like I was talking only to Cam. I think I told him to get a job. If he wanted someone to cook so badly, he should do it. And I would like to apologize to Cam because he's a really great guy. I had a great time with him on the show, so sorry, Cam. You my dog.
What about you, B?
What you got?
Y'all want me to go?
Yeah. Me and Mike, we good. What you got?
My stuff been public, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta really.
Look, they spread a bit.
Everybody drink a sip real quick. Sip.
This should be long.
We have time. You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. I
Hey,
don't
look,
even
let it
need
out,
that
B.
much.
Hold on, B.
Okay.
I know exactly.
Now let it out.
Scared.
All right, here we go.
Whew, I've been through a lot.
It's been a lot. It's okay.
I want to take this time to sincerely apologize to absolutely nobody. To nobody. Hey, apologize to nobody.
This is not what we learned in therapy. This is not what we learned in therapy.
You ain't Conor McGregor. You're not Conor McGregor.
Hey, look, stop it.
Hey, bro.
Stop it.
Hey.
Stop playing hospital. Playing hospital ain't teach you that now. Straight up now.
Come on, B.
Shout out to McLean Outpatient Program, helping a lot of people. Nobody. When Mike Vick was on one of our shows, right? One of the things that came up, it was like, man, lesson learned. Lesson learned, right? Like you just evolve and you grow, and those are the things that shape you. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I've gone through has shaped me. So listen, I forgive myself for anything that I've done, any hurt that I may have caused. I forgive people who may have hurt me, right? Because I don't want to live with that. But like, no, lesson learned.
Whoa.
But if I had to apologize to somebody, you know who I want to apologize to? Jay Cutler.
Okay, now we get
There we go.
There we go.
Now he growing
Jay
up.
Cutler, I want to take this time to apologize to you, right? Because we had this public spat, right? But man, we were drafted the same year, 2006. He was first round, and I was fourth round. And like our connection was legendary. We didn't even have, non-verbal communication skills was crazy. And you was there with us, bro. Like I can just be like, boom. Or we do stuff that coaches couldn't even teach. And then we just fell apart because we was fighting to win this championship, and I tried to hold him accountable. He tried to hold me accountable. It didn't work. But at the end of the day, that stuff should have been in-house. Everybody else, the smoke.
Beezo, who you apologizing to? That was nice. That was good. That was good.
That was okay. That was okay.
I'm proud of him.
Okay.
That's a
Beezo,
start.
who you
That's a start,
apologizing
bro.
to?
That's a start.
Oh, man.
Let's get it quick.
You want me apologizing to him?
Yeah, let it
You got
out.
some people.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's nothing to apologize for.
I mean, just spit it out now.
The only thing I'm apologizing to my family. And, you know, my family, my kids, you know what I'm saying? I went through something publicly, you know what I'm saying, that I probably could have prevented, you know, if I was a little more hands-on with what I needed to be. But, you know, I took them through something that, you know, they didn't have to go through, you know what I'm saying? Like I went to prison. Like, my kids was going to school, like, and it was, you know, they was everywhere, so they had to deal with that. So that's something I would want to apologize for, that my babies had to go through that.
Respectable. Respect.
I apologize to my kids. That's probably my only regret, is just creating a couple broken homes and me not being in that household like I would like to every single day, and trying to make it happen and trying to be in 3 different cities at one time, and just not my availability is there for them. And that's the only my apology I got.
That's love. It's okay to apologize,
It's
man.
okay,
It's
man.
okay to apologize.
I love it.
Yeah, man, we gotta.
love it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Well, that is it for this week's episode of Revolt Sports Weekly, powered by I Am Athlete. We will see y'all next time.
Yeah.